Yo, what is up guys, this is OneShot. Today we're going to be going over another Conan Exiles video. In today's video, we're going to be going over a really good PvP build that I suggest you guys start using because this thing is crazy. Okay, so, the first thing you're going to want to do is get this cooked fish. Now, you're going to get these from the new Dungeon of Dagon right here. You get these by crafting a fish trap that will give you each of these types of fish, and then how you make the fish trap is you kill bosses, learn the recipe from the Dungeon of Dagon, and you kill the bosses there. They normally drop it in their inventory, and then if you skin most of the blue guys, and I think all the bosses that you kill that drop it, you can skin them and they will also give you 1 scale. So overall you'll get about 20ish before you leave. So it's not bad. I suggest making about 10 fish traps until you fill up a large well, so you have enough and you'll be able to get a bunch of these really quickly, and just have a whole refrigerator, like preservation box, refrigerators, whatever one you would like to call it, and inside. So yeah, next thing you're gonna need is Bell Predator the Lodestone. You get this from farming bosses all the way around the map. Any of the bosses have a chance to drop it, except for the ones in the unnamed city, I think. The snake, the chest that you open there can drop it as well, I think. But all the bosses that you kill, you get the skeleton key, you open the chest, it has a chance of dropping it. So that's a really good thing. Let me put this a time real quick. Okay, so now another thing you're going to need is Flawless Safari gear. This is all light armor. You get this from going right here, the summoning place. You have to fight or knock out a thrall here. I can't remember the name, but you'll fight that thrall. It's like the only named armor that will spawn here, I'm pretty sure. So you go here and there's a named armor, it'll make the Flawless Safari. So that's how you're gonna get that. Now the Helm of the Brute is a medium headpiece, but wearing the Helm of the Brute and this light armor will not decrease your roll. It'll still be a light roll instead of a medium roll because of the chest piece or the headpiece, the way they work. So you'll be fine on that. You won't have to worry about that, and so you'll get the extra long rolls to like roll behind people rather than like rolling right up beside them. So that's a really good plus. And if you don't have these fish, you can still get all the perks from eating and drinking these. And so that's really good. Now the Warp and Strength, it's not needed, but it really helps this build, and I'll show you why when we're doing this. I'll show you without it and then with it, the differences. So let's start equipping everything and putting everything where they belong. Whoops. Okay, so now we're gonna equip all the pieces of armor, and you'll see before we even like any of the powders and all of that stuff, we already have plus 12 strength, which is really good just from the armor and the mole. Now, oh, and the reason why you want the Helm of the Brute is because it gives you plus 3 strength. So if I take it off, we have plus 9. Put it back on, we'll have plus 12. So it's better than the normal Flawless Safari gear. So it's really good. It gives you a decent amount of armor value as well. I put an armor plating on it though, because it only weighs 9, so it's not too bad. and you'll have a decent amount of encumbrance if you use the war paint. If not, you'll have a tiny bit, so it's okay. So let's eat these. Now we have plus 15 strength, plus 3 agility, plus 3 vitality, plus 3 accuracy, plus 3 grit. You don't need to eat the anglerfish. I think it's the one that gives you the accuracy. I just have it in here just to have it in there. But I'm pretty sure the anglerfish is the one that gives you accuracy. So you're gonna want to go up to perk 5 in strength, like that, and then agility, just leave there for now. Vitality, you want to go to perk 4, and then grit, you always want to go to perk 3. And so now it's, do I put points in agility to get the perk 1? The iron endurance, sprinting drains less stamina, which it's like we're draining a bit, you know. It's not too bad. We're still getting a decent distance, and we're not really using too much at all with our weapon. As you saw, does a full combo, barely took anything. So you don't really need it. So it's like a balance of, do I want a little bit of encumbrance to carry stuff, or do I want the first perk in agility? Which I don't even know if you can get the first perk in agility. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to if you spend all my points. I'll show you. You only get to 9, so you're not gonna be able to really get the first perk anyways with this build, which is okay because you have a lot of grit, and so you're able to run for a while anyways without the perk in agility. Which is why when I do it again in a second with the war paint, you'll be able to get the agility and a decent amount into encumbrance as well. Oh wait, there we go. Right there. And then perk 3 in grit again. And then now you just put all the rest in encumbrance like that. And then so you got a 6 in encumbrance. You got all that. And so if you look, and then the heals that I'm using right there, that's about half health, and I just got the full health in a mere like 2 seconds. So the heals that I'm using are really good. Just roasted hot and herbal tea. Herbal tea is the best heal because it gives you the lightning regeneration and then the normal regeneration. So super good. I suggest using herbal tea over aloe or what other heals? Aloe soup is like just, this one is the one I would say to use. Okay, now for when you use the war paint, you get another plus 3 strength. Now, the reason why some people may not want to use the war paint is because it takes a dragon powder to make, and that does get pretty expensive. So that's where it kind of drops down, and it's but you don't know if you want to use it because war paints don't last as long as they used to. But we're gonna use it for this build. And now we have plus 18 strength. Really, really crazy right there. So now we're gonna go back up to the perk 5. Now we're gonna go to the perk 1 in agility, perk 4 in vitality, which I just messed out. There we go. Boom. And then now we're gonna go to perk 3 in grit again. And if you see, we still have 19 points left over, so that's in encumbrance. You can drop those last 2 in agility or encumbrance. Agility really doesn't matter too much once you get to the first perk. It doesn't really do anything after that. It kind of sucks. So I wouldn't really put it in that. I would just drop it into drop 3 points into encumbrance, and then the last one doesn't really matter. The last point you can drop it into survival, accuracy doesn't matter. I just drop it into survival real quick. Doesn't matter. It's kind of useless. You don't have to put it in anything you don't want to. Then I can heal up again really quickly, as you just seen. Half health to full. is a few seconds because of the heals. And so with this build, you're not really gonna be able to tank too much, but you'll be able to tank a decent amount. We go to my stats here. You'll see that I have 194 stamina. Bonus stamina from grit is 90. Total melee damage is 126 with the Bell Predator's Bloodstone. Melee damage from weapon is 63, as you saw. The weapon does 63 damage. And your defense is a total of 518. That's pretty good. It's not bad. That's like wearing heavy armor before it's epic, I would say. So it's not too bad. Bonus from vitality of health is 320. So it's not bad. And right now the fish I think are bugged. The eel and dogfish. They're supposed to give you a perk called Hardy, which would give you another 100 health. So you would be at 618 instead of 518. So that's a bonus of using the fish once it's patched and they fix it, because right now it's not. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, so your total damage reduction is 56%, so not bad. That means if someone would hit you with this, for instance, instead of doing like 63 damage, it would do like 31.5 damage. So it's not bad, assuming that they had 0 in strength, of course. But so overall, this build is pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't even say this is pretty good. I would say this is extremely good. Only downside to this whole build is that the war paint does cost that dragon powder, so it kind of sucks. But if you have it and you can afford that dragon powder, just one little dragon powder to make this, it's crazy OP. Like, I'll just go kill this little snake over here real quick. Let it hit me the whole time so I can... That wasn't even a full combo because I missed on a few. I'm gonna kill this real quick. Usually I have 2 poisons on me. It's not even ticking down too bad. Of course, it wasn't really a strong boss, so poison doesn't do too much. When I eat that and drink that, and I'm already full health. And that's obviously not a person. But this is a video done by Flyhacks, where he's using one of these in PvP, and he just goes off with it. So really suggest watching that video and seeing just how good these things are now, and how much better they're going to be when spears are nerfed. So hopefully I see a lot of people using this build. It's super good, really nice, clean. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more, if you want to see more videos like this. And then also, please leave me a comment down in the description, or leave a comment down in the comment section below if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys, and peace out.